What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Felix Dei channel. This video is very proudly sponsored by. What's that? We we don't have a sponsor. Welcome back to the Felix Dei channel. This video is proudly sponsored by Festive Cheer, and if you're here, there's plenty of it to go around. Is what I would have said if that were the truth. We're still gonna try have some fun here. Even though it's not necessarily, despite its name, it doesn't always feel like the most festive time on the year. Not in my experience, anyway. I feel also that every YouTuber around this time of year is obligated to wear a Santa Claus hat. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I hope that doesn't disappoint you and make you want to unsubscribe. Um, Yeah, let's talk about the holidays. I mean, so from an early age, I've had um, very anxious, dysphoric feelings around the holidays, around Christmas and New Year, etc. Um, my parents used to fight a lot this time of year. I think tensions just ran high. Maybe money was also an issue. I don't know. Didn't feel like we ever really struggled with money as kids. It came later, believe me. We did very much fucking struggle later on. But growing up, I think we were doing okay. But of course, that's just my recollection of events. It might not be representative of the reality. Perhaps there were money issues, pressures, and tension. My parents fought a lot over the holidays. So there is that sort of embedded trauma, a cognitive bias kind of thing around this time of year. But there is a melancholy. I think it's an established thing. I feel like mental health issues tend to spike around December for a number of reasons. I think you know. From people I've spoken to at fellowships, etc., that I'm involved in, um, there's definitely a sense of loneliness and isolation, and I mean, I think a lot of us just, or a lot of people just sort of realize that we're quite lonely this time of year, or it might be that there's a situation of being estranged from the family. The family's going on, they're going away on vacation, they're having parties, but you're not invited because maybe you, well, for whatever reasons, maybe you're a recovering addict or alcoholic, and unfortunately that's led to a rift. Um, I've had some lonely Christmases, I won't lie, but as it stands here, I am blessed and fortunate and privileged enough to say that my family is involved in my life. I don't see them as much as I like, but that's on me. I don't always make the effort. They're not far from here, so that's not on them. I'm very grateful for my family. I'm very grateful for the fellowship of the NA, for my friends, for my colleagues. I am grateful. But the melancholy is definitely still here. In fact, and once again, I'll be quite candid with you guys. I am in the midst of a rather severe depressive episode. Definitely wouldn't quite classify it as a psychiatric emergency at that stage. Hello, Gizmo, that's my cat. She's just chiming in. But I have been low. I have been quite low, and I think it does intensify over the holidays, unfortunately. And I think another thing is, I miss my dad a lot. I miss him all the time. I miss him every day. But this time of year, it's just a little bit sharper, that pain. I've done my fair share of ugly crying about the loss of my dad in my life. Remember one specific Christmas that I really properly ugly cried. And the irony is that he was still alive at that time, but he was living in Cape Town, which is about 1,500 kilometers away from here. I'm not sure what that is in miles. Maybe I'll work it out and edit it into the video, see how I feel. So yeah, heavy holidays. But you know what? You made it this far, and I I believe in you, and I know you're gonna make it through this as well. You're gonna make it through stronger than ever. If you are struggling, there are there are of course resources available. I'll see what I can put in the description. Unfortunately, being in South Africa, I'm only really privy to the South African resources. However, a simple Google search, I'm sure, will will point me in the direction of international in, resources that a person can contact if one is feeling particularly low and desperate, and particularly or potentially a danger to themselves. I want to see all of you guys back here next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. I still want to see you guys back here this year. We're not done making videos. Um, this channel has been immensely therapeutic to me. I'm sure to Chantal as well. I know she loves making them as well, and I couldn't have asked for a better, collaborator and bandmate and partner to do this thing with me. But yeah, I suppose all that I really want to say is yes, it's a tough time of year for whatever reason, for many reasons, but you will make it through this. The sun always rises. I fucking hate platitudes and idioms. Oh, not idioms. I love idioms. Idioms are the best. I take that back. Axioms and all that sort of thing, but some of them are true, and the sun does always shine. We had um, a walk down Lawley Street in the center of Pretoria last night with some fellows. And even then, it's beautiful because it's like the whole street is like decorated with festive lights. It's really impressive and it's really beautiful, but there was still just that sense of weird melancholy. And it was raining. It was pissing down with rain after like the hottest couple of days, like in fucking South African history. So I'm grateful for the rain as well, even though we got nice and wet. It's fine. Um, but we'll talk again before the new year. Until then, please know I love you guys. You are worth it. I want you around. And yeah, just take care of yourselves, okay? Please, just take care of yourselves.